Yo, you there?
Updated version, if you can. And then we need to share.
Alright, I think I'm on the most stated version. Start your sharing, and I'll see if I can just connect to it automatically.
What I forget how to do it. Chart.
Chart. Oh, damn, I haven't done it either in a while.
I literally just updated today, by the way.
It's file. So check what version you have, and I'll check what version I have.
How do you do that?
Help, and then go down to about, I think. Yeah. Help and about.
Wait. Revision 543343.
2803. Yeah, so I gotta update it. I'll update mine real quick.
1700.
Alright, I just downloaded mine. So now go to File, Chartbook Sharing.
Connect.
And then just go to Sharing Interface and make sure it's still all the same as last time.
I think it is.
Which one is it? Is it 3-second V2 or 2025?
I think it's V2.
3-second V2. Okay. I don't think it is. I only see 2 charts here.
Which two?
10-second and 3-second, and they don't have any delta or anything on them.
Okay, that's not good then. File, Chartbook sharing.
You might need to add a new one, so
How do you do that?
go to Share Files, and then Chartbook file name. No. Go down to the bottom where it says Button Open.
Button open.
Yeah. Click on it. Click on the open. Well, that just got rid of yours, though. That didn't work.
Yeah, that's a different. I guess this is a different chart book. How do I change the chart book?
Oh, okay. I see how. So go back to that sharing interface. And then go to Share Files. Scroll down a little bit. Add Chartbook to share and click Select Chartbook button. Up, 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 right there. Yep.
This one shared this one?
Yep. And then choose which one you want to share with me. Okay, and then click share right below it. Yeah. Cool. That should work. Let me reconnect. Receive chart books. I need to reload my search charts. I'm still not seeing it. You might need to add me to the list.
Oh wait, start. There was a start button. Try it now. It was said start sharing.
Okay.
So working.
No, I'm still not seeing it.
Okay.
Maybe you have to add me to the list of people that are authorized. So you go there, share files, Delta test 3, sharing. Expand this window a little bit so I can read the whole thing. Scroll down. Keep going. Share to everyone, yes.
Where? Up?
Yeah. Keep going up, right there. Yeah. And then try that.
Anything?
You try reloading. No, I'm still not seeing it. Share to everyone. You might have to type my username to allow me to use it. I just sent it to you. Go back to the same spot you were.
I see. You're on it.
Okay, cool. That should work. There it is. Okay, I got it. It's loading. Might take a tick here though.
There's a lot of spoofing going on. What I'm finding is I think I need about 4 factors of support before a trade is valid.
Yeah, I saw that post you tagged me in last night. That's interesting.
I'm like, why am I getting fucked up yesterday? And it's like, oh, the factors. This is the only 1000 delta on the left. So the only thing we can do is be patient. At this point. Now they're really accepting inside of this red box, so I don't know if they're going to what they're going to do. Are they going to traverse it? Sometimes they don't. They'll accept them, not traverse it. Do you believe someone can learn from your YouTube content? Maybe not from the YouTube alone. Chronic's been trying. Okay, that's a huge fucking outlier. Right there. That's another 1,000, and they just stacked it on top of the bottom of this other one right here. So but the overlap isn't super good. Like these boxes are too staggered.
It'll pulse check for a point there.
What, long?
I'm still, yeah, long. I'm still struggling to load the fucking chart books. I think what you might have to do is attach all your windows because you have too many windows that are floating, and it's like crashing my Sierra charts.
Okay. They're all attached. Maybe I can.
Okay, everything's attached. That should be better. Let me try one more time.
Two factors up here. This is still an outlier. Anything or no?
Might be a situation where I just need to let it load for a couple minutes.
Okay.
So I'll let you know. Like, it is working. I see it live, but it's my Sierra charts is working so hard that it can't. Like, I can't interact with it. I can't.
Yeah.
click anything.
Got 3 tick loss. What short didn't work out for me. It's fine. This is actually just like the fucking close was yesterday. The way it's chopping and shit. It's very sloppy.
Let's see if we can get a continuation here. It looks like it's accepting. I don't want to trade blind. I don't think it's working. These the studies we have on and shit might be too demanding.
Yeah, I might need to. Just take it off then for now.
Yeah, we can work on it later.
Well, that's gone. There's 3 factors here, 4 actually. No, got a nice like 8-tick win or some bullshit. So I want you to look at my screen real quick.
Right.
So there was there was 300 deltas here. There's over 300 right there on that other green box. There is, give me a minute. Let me play catch up. There is this one as well. So look, down here, 1, 2, 3 boxes, 4 on the left screen.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's roughly where I think I want to be. Now I'll see it went through this red one. That's gone. We don't use that. This green one got pop ticked, and they went out the other side. That's gone. This red one here. Oh, there's definitely... So they're either going to continue the shove or it bounces. And it's a continuation because they were accepting. Look, I need you to look at my screen.
Yep, I'm watching.
These two meet. Okay, they're both 1,000. See how they're on top of each other?
Yeah.
Well, that's 35. 35s are here. What else do we have? We have 2 more boxes meeting right here. That's 4 factors. Okay, it's almost has a mechanical feel to it. Like I just play them when there's a lot of them. Because I think part of the problem is just changing what the fuck you're doing all the time.
Yeah.
Actually, this might have been more. Let's take a look. Not quite more, but yeah, it was about 4-ish. So now they're tearing the shit up here. So all you do is put a Fibonacci tool on, measure it. This one is like, so this green one, it got breached on the top and the bottom. It's only good for one side breach. Trying to play catch up here. This green one's gone. I have a few that are gone over here, here, all gone. Like it's a level that is good for one play. That's it. Once they get breached on both ends, they're no longer good because whoever was there puked.
Yeah.
This one's gone. What this red one I was about to draw is gone. See, this is all hacked up. I don't want any greens involved, although this is okay. You have, for this pivot, you don't quite have but 2 factors right here. It's not good enough. Because these 2 red boxes overlap too much. I want the ticks to be almost on top of each other. Like I want these little support resistance areas to sort of align. That one, but now you're starting to get something in here. There's about 2 factors, 3 up there on 30s if it hits 30s again. I don't know what they're gonna do beyond. But we can see on the 32nd buys, sells. So who's gonna dig in? So they're breaching this. This might go long. 30-50 pulse check. It's taking too long. I'd bail it. So there's a green one here. It's like we're having, it's very short-term trading. Whatever's going on between everybody else, it's some highly short-term fucking trading.
Yeah.
They're coming in and out. You can just see it on the deltas. They're hitting the reclaims on the deltas. So now we've accepted outside. We have multiple factors here. But these boxes are a little spread out. Right here you would have 2, you would have, but you kind of have a 3rd up there, but it's like several, it's like a 1.5 away or some bullshit. Right there you have 2 factors. Right here, 2, you're in this green box. But the problem with being in this green box is, look, you have like 2 factors right below you at 28. Even though 2 is low, they could still bounce it.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, if I get into this, it's not like this clean fucking run. So it could just chop in here. So now it's like, well, you have the 2 factors plus that above us. I mean, it didn't work the first time. I wouldn't try it a second time. See, it's like accepting in here, but there might be a pulse check long. Yeah, that would have worked out a little bit. So this green, look, breach bottom, breach top, gone. I'm still like measuring for 300s. This one didn't breach, which is interesting. Look at this channel up. It's starting to do some form of like. So they're accepting the top of this, but God knows what it's gonna yield at. It's like 3 factors, which is okay. I'd want to get a 4th. We're really chopping the delta up on the 32nd. This red box holding to the tick, at the tick. So that got knocked out. Okay. This one got knocked out. So we know they're coming in and coming out in a lot of ways. You had three factors on the 3-second for short, but that's just not good enough because you don't have a 30-second to help. And there's a sell. The buyers immediately fucking came out up here.
Yeah.
We can see that on the delta. That's just kind of telling you the confidence. It's non-existence. That is a disgusting foul fucking move. This is a pretty high. It's almost, yeah, I would actually mark this. It's not 1,000, but I would definitely say, hey, that's still an outlier. I don't know what the drop was. You're hitting a point. You're actually at a, how many factors are in here? 1, 2, 3. That's it. And I think it could get pretty jammed up in here. I think there's another 300 right here, if I'm not mistaken. You're like highly overlapped. There's a shitload of factors in here. Went short, but that didn't work, and I'm bullet trapped. Got a long. I don't know if that really fixed how badly I got trapped on the other end. Yeah, we lost 1,600, made 1,000 of it back. It's okay though. Sometimes it'll flip out the other way. You have 3 factors up here, actually 4. Got out, got a short on that move right there.
Yeah, I got a short on Sim.
I made 1,600 on that. So look at my screen. I really need you to comprehend this so good. Look. 1 red box. 2 green. 2 is green. 3 is green. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Do you see?
Yeah.
Okay, that's. And there's reason. It's not just like a level. We're pulling out of our fucking dicks and going, oh, here's a level, right?
Yeah.
It's the deltas. We know they reclaim. There's a standard deviation. The average rotation before it flips red to green on the 30-second is 340 contracts. So if we're looking at shit at about 1,000, that's an outlier. That's a third deviation move. That's third deviation volume. That was a big move. They're either going to retrace them or they're going to be support and resistance. Our 300 lots is also a third deviation move. I think it's beyond on the 3-second. If you have a bunch of buyers and sellers pivoting and aligning in roughly the same area, that is becoming support and resistance.
Okay.
Sometimes though, sometimes they just squeeze
Mm.
and it just goes. Like I went short here, right? Didn't work. It's okay. I just played it again up here. So if you have at least 4 factors of support from what I'm seeing so far in the data, flipping a coin, dude. Let me ask you this. If the coin's always making you $1 when it's on heads and it loses you 50 cents on tails, would you keep flipping the coin?
Yeah.
I need to ingrain that in my being. You focusing, Chronic?
Yeah, I'm trying to. It's just a lot.
Look, we got multiple factors here. They could bounce this. There's a good chance they might actually bounce that. But if they don't, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 factors there. It's big. And it just bounced. Now the thing is they can start to go through that. If they fucking blow that shit out, which personally I would love to see. Got another 4 ticks coming out the bottom. Look, dude, 5 factors of support here. Oh my God, look at that. Like, I need you to look at the screen.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Look. 1 box, 2, 3, 4. You can see them here. 5. Okay. This one's a big one. They were bouncing off of it for a few good plays. Then they started going through it. That is acceptance. Puke. Puke. Because there's a shitload of buyers and sellers here. And now these are gone because this red box went through both sides. You'll get it. This went through both sides. This red box went through both sides. They've cleaned it out completely. This red box is also have been traded on both sides. What I'm gonna have you do, I want to look at your screen. I'm gonna have you draw them, okay?
Yeah.
Let me because I'm gonna go ahead and just call it on my trades. The reason it's ingrained in my brain is because, like, especially yesterday's little loss on stream or whatever in the afternoon, I took the time to like study it, and it has this mechanical ability to it that it's just relatively pretty fucking reliable. That there's just surrendering my trust to it and knowing that sometimes hold on. it's just gonna, sometimes it doesn't work. And that's okay.
Yeah.
I know multiple factors of support. Well, also, I have the tags to back it up. I know multiple factors of support, but how many and what? That's been the fucking $1 million question. Also, having volatility is always like so let's see your screen.
How do you
Huh?
hold on. How do you set a keyboard shortcut to the configs for tools?
Fuck, dude, I'm getting yours squawk a lot.
Oh, I'm sorry, I can turn that off.
How do you add a keyboard shortcut? Give me a minute. I know it's somewhere in here.
Is it custom drawing tool? I don't think it is because these aren't custom.
Wait, are you trying to
drawings.
add the what? I'm sorry. What are you trying to do again?
The configurations for rectangles? So like, let's say I draw this one. I've got the configurations on the left, but I don't want to have to click. I want to be able to keyboard bind it.
Oh, so that's for me is on an X key deck, which is it's moving. It's a macro pad that moves the. You can draw all the boxes the same color if you want. So draw your rectangles all yellow or white or whatever. You don't have to do green red. So all you need is one rectangle because mine sends the mouse cursor to that to change the colors. I don't know how to flip it. I just know how to do the one rectangle. And then in you're gonna want to put a default fib tool. You know, you can right click it in the delta and go to chart drawing properties.
Yeah, these are this left is 1,000, 30 seconds 1,000, and 3 seconds 300.
Yeah. So you go to what is it? Visit anchors. So right click it.
I got it set up already.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, this one's locked to 300. This one's locked to 1,000.
Yep. Can you lock them so they don't?
No, I just only have to click the middle line. I just can't
click
the lower lines.
Okay, so let me expand this. So you notice you got a 1,000. Use your cursor on that. You see those reds? You want roughly uninterrupted. Yeah, there you go. You want roughly uninterrupted deltas. Okay, so the reds right there to the left, they're 1,000. You see? Go to left more, like 3 clicks. You can see right where those reds start. Go down a little bit. All those reds right there. They waterfall down into a V. That very first red bar, that's going to be roughly the top of your box. Yep.
Like there.
There you go. Make sure it's to the tick. So notice that it had been bottom ticked and top ticked. So that's no good anymore. What happened was there's sellers and they got their asses flushed. You have that green one right there. It's not quite 1,000, but that series of greens right there, they're like 4-bar deltas right there. They're decent enough. You could draw it. Yeah. Make sure you're matching them completely. Like, yeah. We'll get an indicator figured out at some point, but yep. So it'll be that box to that. So that's going to be roughly your support and resistance. Let's find some 300s and see if there's any that align. Well, I see a red one, but before you draw it, you could probably check to see if it's been breached on the high and the low. I imagine it has those reds.
The green could be one because green's right here.
So that green's only about 150. We don't want to worry about. I'd want it to almost expand the width, without any interruption.
Okay.
So just pure green, pure red, because that's pure buying and selling. We do have a big sell there. That'll do the trick, right?
So it would be like, yeah, from there to there, roughly.
Mm-hmm. Check out your 30-second. It looks like you might have some reds that are almost. See how it's like almost?
Yeah.
That's good. So go ahead and do those. It's 3 bars. Yep, from there to there. They're not quite aligned. You see there's a little overlap from the top to the bottom of the other box.
Yeah.
Do you see how like the top of that box goes to 28, the top of the prior box goes to 25?
Yeah.
That's such a big area. If those were like more like close, that's like super good support resistance.
Should
if
I
that makes
be
sense.
copying these drawings over to my 3-second?
It's up to you. However you think you need to see it. I don't do it.
Yeah, I don't like too much noise. I think too much noise fucks with my
Okay, and then draw the next red one on the 3-second. You can see there's another red. That's a really good one. See, that one's like almost 500. And they're about to hit a. So you have a couple of factors of support here. You have some greens that just came in. That last green bar is also, yeah, that one right there. It's one singular bar. That one, wherever it is. Yeah, this is the only downside. You have 2 factors of support there, but you don't have anything else going for it. There's some reds for you. You can start tracing those out. So look, you got 3 factors right above you. So you could probably pulse check a short. Hold up. It's going through. So that's breaching hard. Since it's kind of fucking breaching the upper end, because it's aligning with a bunch of the shit, I'd look for a long, personally. But how much further is it going to go to the upside, you know?
Yeah.
Notice your 1950, it aligns with the 30-second and the 3 boxes, 1, 2, 3. I personally would want 4 factors. Now it's going up into that goofy fucking area up there, which they're spoofing. Look how much sell volume came in, and then the son of a bitch goes up on fucking like a fart in the fucking air here.
So that looks like a good resistance area. We got 3 there, and then also, what is that? 23 is not quite on the 30-second.
Yeah, one of your green boxes are actually no good. It's been breached on the top and bottom. I can see it. That one. That one. Not from all the way up there, because there's a red that's kind of in between. See those greens at the very bottom though on your delta? So you have 1, 2, 3 greens.
Yeah.
I think that's about, yeah, that's good enough. It's almost there. So shrink your box. Try to.
We would have started here. It would have went up to the top of this candle.
Yeah, just take your time with it. You don't need a rush, because at some point things will align for you.
So this one's been traded through, right? Or not quite, because it double bottom. Would you count that as trading through it?
Yeah, that's gone. Just get rid of it. The moment they're violated, see if that green one you just drew is violated. I think it's the bottom of it needs to be stretched down 1 tick. That's good. You have a green on the 32nd you can let go of once you're done. But then you have another green one. Yeah, you have another green. I know it's like it's a lot of like fucking drawing in it. It is what it is, but it works.
Starts here.
Bottom of that bar. There you go.
It's gonna keep going, right?
Yeah, it's not done, dude. Hey, if that fucking hits 34s, you might get a pivot off 34s. Okay, never mind. It's red. Catch up on your 3-second. There you go. So you have 2 factors of support right there.
This one's traded through, right?
Yep. Good job. You're getting it. You're getting it.
There's 3 right
Yeah, that's
here.
good. That's pretty nice.
Where does it start? It starts here, I think. But now it's traded through.
Yep. Don't need to do that. Then you have your last set.
This one, and I have to wait for the top to breach before it's traded through, right?
Wait, see, it's gone through both ends.
Even if it continues by a tick, it's still invalid?
Yeah, I want to get rid of it. If it's fucking breaching both sides, that's telling you whoever did 300 buying is just not there anymore. There's probably some old cells on the 32nd we ain't accounted for that are 1,000 or whatever. I wouldn't worry about backtracking.
What about the 32nd?
Yeah, I don't know where that lands.
I think this one's traded through already.
Yeah, you're right.
It could go up to this one. And that would be from...
I think that's landing, actually.
Here down to here.
They're a little too wide to like lean on. You see how I would want all that shit to get cluster fucked up on each other.
So I think a way for me to better conceptualize what we're doing here is that the average rotation for delta is 1,000 on the 32nd, and the average rotation for delta on the 3-second is 300. And it's kind of like looking for average rotations in price, but those don't really mean anything because we know the market doesn't really give a fuck about price.
So these aren't quite average. They're outside of average. They're third deviation volume spikes. You see how we're sitting here and nothing's happening?
Yeah.
You're not drawing anything because these aren't third deviation volume moves. So you're looking for those really juicy outliers. So you're looking for abnormal volume spikes, basically. And the moment you get abnormal volume spikes and they're aligning on multiple time frames and multiple levels, that is support and resistance. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah,
from that perspective. Because that's what's happening. I think you might have some reds on the 3-second. You might have to drop that box down a little bit. There's a string of reds down there.
Not quite.
I mean, not quite there yet. There you go. There's there, and it's kind of aligned too. Go ahead and slick that on there. God knows where it ends. You're gonna have to get it.
Quick, sorry.
You're gonna have to, yeah, make sure you nail the top of it. I think it's at the top. There might be a setup coming. So draw it there as well. Hmm. So you got a lot going on below us. You have another green up there as well on the 3. You have 2 factors. You have another factor on that 30 seconds. So you do have a long signal. It has to be around 35 though.
Above all this shit.
Huh?
Because we're accepting above all this shit.
No, look at your 34. There's a
Yeah.
line on 34, and then look at the 3 second. Look at your 3. The lines are in the same area. So three lines, 3 factors of support.
And you don't want to fade into that, is what you're saying.
You want to just play the pullback on it. You'll go into it if it starts to really accept below it. But for the most part, you want to just play the pullbacks on everything. There will be a point where the pullback does not work. And if it does not work, you can probably flip it the other direction
So
if you're quick enough.
Pulse check long here, 35, 25.
See?
Probably take it there. Point and a half.
Do you see how it worked like that, though?
Yeah.
That's how it's like consistently working. You're kind of at bare minimum though. You're like at 3 factors of support. It's just kind of just trust it too, but you got to make sure it's not accepting below those boxes. Then you need to worry.
Yeah.
Do you have more greens you didn't draw? 3 second. You have some on the 30 too. It seems like buyers are really stepping up here. Something's happening. Now, if I'm not mistaken, that middle green box is knocked on the 3 second. You get that drawn.
I need to extend that. The middle on the 3. This one?
Yeah, that one's done.
Might have some reds here.
Not quite.
No, not quite.
You look good-ish for a short. Wait. So it's not accepting. I'd fucking cut that, and then I'd flip long. You have a green on the 3 second that you need to draw. That's why I see it. I'd flip along, potentially. Uh-huh. You got 3 factors of support here. Yeah, I'd still be pushing along 35s. Now, if it fucks around for ages like that, I'd need to get out of it. Would have worked, though, a little bit. But it's getting so abused here, it's a little sketchy. So if they go through that, they're going to... Yeah, that's what I thought. See those levels? That's the thing. So if you're getting into it and it's just kind of like not giving it to you.
This is one here. Where does it start? Starts here.
That son of a bitch is just chugging out, dude. See, if I was quick enough, I'd flip the position and look at that. You're gonna knock out some of those green boxes. Middle one.
This one's gone.
There's
This
another
one's
middle one gone. Yeah. And you got a red too. You can put on there. Mm-hmm. You have 3 factors support below. I'd be fading long if I had caught that a little earlier in the 27s, 26, 27 area. That's the problem, is trying to draw it and trade it is it needs to be automated.
Yeah.
I'd be long on that pullback. Probably pull it there. But are you starting to see it?
Yeah, I'm starting to see it. My brain, my fucking my ADHD brain is trying to think of ways to simplify this.
Yeah, it needs to be automatically drawn out.
Yeah, I'm like, how do I use this as a filter? You know, like maybe like one thing I'm thinking is just first of all, delete the 3-second ones faster. Like as soon as they're traded through, delete them, so I don't have to go clean up. I think cleanup hurts my fucking brain. You know, plotting them is easy, but cleaning up the old ones hurts. Like I gotta.
Yeah, I understand.
And then for 2, it's like I can manage the 30-second really easy. The 30-second is very easy for me. If there's a way for me to like utilize the 30-second and lean on this heavier, and then just use the 3-second for like, oh, there's one right there, I'll use that for an entry or something like that. But I'm missing a lot. Like when they overlap, I see they're powerful. Like I've got one here on the 30-second at 29, and then I've got 2 here at 27. That's pretty close.
You got some green ones you can draw too on the 3-second. I see. I don't want you to like. I want you to just kind of like do this for now, instead of us modifying and changing and shit like that.
Yeah. My word is procrastination. That I'm just gonna procrastinate doing all this.
Well, I'm gonna keep drilling you, because once you start to see how like good it is, because I've been using a form of this for a while now. Once you see how good it is, it's just it's I mean, it's worth drawing it. It's worth spending the few seconds to draw it and hurt your brain to make some good fucking money, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not supposed to be easy. When it's too easy, it just doesn't work as well. One thing I might do.
Oh, that is just going up on bull fucking shit. Fucking bullshit. If I want to learn to trade like you, is YouTube video enough? Like, those give me 50% of you're gonna get more from showing up here than YouTube, because not everything my YouTube has too much old shit that doesn't matter anymore. So you're gonna get confused. I haven't really talked about what I do now. It's on my coffee, but that's a paid thing. Otherwise, the Discord is going to give you the most understanding, or the live streams on YouTube. I think there's a green in there, dude. A 3-second. I think you have 2 of them. The current spike and the one. No, but there's one right there. That's not quite one. There's a one.
Oh, because it was interrupted.
Yeah.
This one was.
So what I notice is when volatility slows down, you don't get as much convergence. You have one?
Yeah, right here, but it's been traded through.
You have a new one right there that just set up, it looks like. Check your 30-second. You have 3 levels up there. Not quite. We're just gonna keep drilling this, man. Like, it's one of those things where you're just gonna keep doing this.
Yeah.
We're not gonna focus on trading. Like, I want, because if you can just fucking see this.
So what about up here? These look valid, although this one's been
Yeah, they
traded.
do. There's about 3 there. If that could, they're kind of like floated away from each other. I would say that's valid for the pullback, but it's already pulled back up there several times. Notice your 30-second has one on 37.
Yeah.
Right. It is kind of valid, but I want those to be tighter, personally. And it's already bounced it. The only thing we could look for is a breakout. Let's see if it accepts the breakout. See, it is
I'll check
still
long,
kind of.
maybe 34.
I would do the long at the 37s when it's physically busting through all of those lines on all the time frames.
Okay.
You have one factor here. I think you can draw a new box though.
That one's traded through.
Yep.
Yeah, there's one right here. Where did this start? It was here.
It's done. No, wait, it's not done. It's good. 2 factors. You have quite a few. See, there'll be times though where you like once you continue to draw these, you'll just start. You still need to have them on the chart, but when you're like hunting a setup, you're like, okay, I don't need to draw it. I need to like get ready to trade, but you can start to visually see it.
Yeah.
You only have 2. You only have 2 above you, which is not good. So they're pushing through that. And if they can push through this, there might just be a long here. Let's see if they pull back. What?
It's maybe the retest of this 35.
Right here, there's a long just right in here, I think. Potentially. But it
Okay.
doesn't, it's not quite sexy enough. That's
Let's
my
check
thing.
36, maybe 36 long.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a bit of volume coming in. Those are pretty big orders.
See how it's fucking around? I'd pull it. It just, these tend to work really quickly. And for me, if it's not working this quickly, then it's telling me there's probably a short setting up. So I would look to potentially flip. We'll see. That didn't
Shanghai.
work. But because like both ends are just being fucking violated.
See, my problem is that I've been so trained over the last year to never fucking be slip against. It's
Yeah,
hard
you
for me
want,
every
well, I
time.
mean, you can still use that. They are breaking out. That was a hard, that one I would have just like left alone because it wasn't working on either end.
Yeah, like if you did go long 36, you'd have to have like a fucking 2 point stop. Just
You can add it.
let it breathe.
Another, yeah, you can add another one.
So it starts here.
I think that one box is gone now on the 32nd.
Yeah, this one's been
Both of them are, yeah, they're done, both.
even this one.
Now,
This
on the
one.
3-second, if you can get like fucking 5 of these sons of a bitches and there's nothing on the 30-second, those are good.
sell order up here.
Did you get all your? Yeah, you did.
Is this a fresh one? Yeah, it is a fresh
Oh
one.
yeah, that's a good one, dude. Put that on there. What is that? 35s?
Yeah.
35 would be a good pullback. Actually. There's a new one. You're getting multi-factors for a potential continuation. If you drew that fast enough, you could go long here. Hold on. Let's see what they do. It's not quite as aligned as I would like it to be. I would say there could be a long for the continuation. Problem is these are a little spread out. I think there's a new one that just showed up. Yeah, I'd be super right now. I like 39s a lot, 40s. There's a new green one that showed up. It's aligning with the 39s. Oh, they're pushing through it. That's 4 factors. I would be looking for the flip. Personally. Fucking around too much. Let's see if they hit the flip. There it goes. So you got like hypothetically, see you got a huge cluster there and they started accepting below.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was kind of below the 41s on the 32nd. That's just telling you because what's happening is there's a lot of buy pressure, like abnormally high buy pressure. 1,000 buy pressure. Are they going to continue the push? Then you get 300 buy pressure, 300 buy pressure, 300 buy pressure, and they're not continuing the fucking push. So what's it going to do? It's going to dump in, and then a lot of that buying is going to start to come out a little bit.
Yeah.
So you got to understand that you're getting all this buy pressure, and then they're going to just start to come out. I think one of those boxes has either been top ticked or you didn't stretch it high enough. Is that red valid? That last one that came in? Probably not.
No, not quite.
No. So now you're starting to cross. See, the problem is that 30-second isn't quite where we would want it. But I'd be looking for the long because you're crossing 3 factor. If they can just get above that fucker. Which they're not. See, it still has that pullback effect. I'd be more short biased personally. But I don't like how like far apart those levels are. They're still staying on top of it. You have a new box that just came in, green, 3-second. I'd be long biased. Do you see it? Yeah, there's just a time where you can pick it up and you see it. You're like, okay, that's about 1,000, and then you just kind of start reacting. So you got 4 factor when it come in. And that for me was kind of like there's just so much buying here, dude. You see how the buyers dug in on 39s and then get over that 41 and then boom.
Yeah.
And they're like all clustered a tick above each other. You're gonna have a new green too.
Yeah.
That was a tricky area because the 32nd wasn't quite on top, unless you drew it wrong or something, but it wasn't quite. But this is like real buying and selling pressure.
Yeah.
This isn't like we're making up levels. We are at that time.
Yeah, I'm not trading today. I had one loss. That was it.
It's all right. We're gonna keep doing what we're gonna do. At 9:30, I want us to cycle into a 15-minute hypnosis session every time you sit down.
What do you mean?
So after the first hour,
Oh, I see
9:30.
what you're saying, yeah. 15-minute hypnosis.
Yeah, we need to get on top of that because I see the leaks. And just keep pushing because we're getting close to the November. So you got a 2-factor down there. Let's see what happens. It's not quite.
I wish I could fucking keep this tool with me all the time.
Yeah, it's gonna suck. There's another green too. Almost. It's almost there. It might help to make your 3-second a little wider. There you go. There's a 3-factor almost. That could have a bounce on it. Unfortunately, those ticks aren't as tight as I'd like them personally.
Yeah.
Pulse check 49.
Long?
Yeah, then I fucking scrub it right there. Get out of it. See, the problem is it seems like when these are looser, is there a red there? There is. I'd almost want to be short bias because of the acceptance below. 48.25.
This one's been traded.
Potentially. There's another green. There's another green right there. I'm gonna re-engage short.
Well, that one's so tight though. It's like 4 tags. I think this one's traded through.
You only have 3 factors, but they're on the bottom end. I'd be short. I'd be push it 48.25s or something to maybe 45.5s because there's a big bid there. And 46 has that 2-factor there. Come on, press them. There you go, right there. I get out right there.
Nice.
I'm telling you, man, there's something here. It's just like your MO is to modify, and so is mine. But I've been just like leaning and trusting it to the best of my ability. It's more mechanical than anything, which is nice. You still need that finesse and that read and that know-how. And you do want to make sure you're working with your reclaims or whatever, but And these open up like stellar fucking entries. So you got almost like 4 down here, dude, for the fucking pivot up.
Yeah. So I'll pulse check long 43. See if we can take out that big seller 45.50.
But if they don't, if this is not going, that's a real big problem.
Yeah, flat it.
But that's the thing, you can often make these back up. You're gonna take a loss.
Yeah.
But let's see. I still think they can bounce, dude. It's a 5 factor. I would personally re-engage. Wait. Nope, I want it. This is where I'd be short. Hyper short. I'd be short. Try to get a pullback short. Something. 40s, 30, somewhere right here. I'd go for the 40 personally. Now I'll explain why here in a minute. Let me watch this. They're just not like flushing it as hard as I would personally like to see. I'd still be really short bias. I'd be aggressively short on that 40. This is where I'd be cutting it. There's 5 lines that were there at the time.
Yeah. And there's still one that's pretty valid.
Could have bankrolled. You still have 3 here, roughly, or 2 on.
It's still valid. This was
New green. There's a new green one that just went through. You might need to pull that up higher, I think.
I need to unlink my fucking scrolling.
There might be some fucking wacky shit going on.
Deltas are just fucking huge here. Marked that one.
I'd be short bias, but this like I need to reclaim advantage on this. It needs to be tight.
I would maybe offer.
Probably would have done the 41.
Yeah, 41.75.
Yeah, I'd be 41 short. 41 evens. I'd do it for 12 ticks.
Yeah, I'd probably take it there. That's working, man.
You just know that you're gonna take a loss. And that's information on these. But my God, dude, look at that. See, that could be and what I'm noticing is some of these deals, if they're good enough, they can get pushed. Because originally there were like 5 fucking levels here and shit. And to me, this 40 area was a hyper squeeze. That's why I was going hyper short, and then I would have to pull that 40 short and then reposition again on a 41.
If you think so let's speak about your trading personally, because I'm not ready for this yet. I'm still trying to gain consistency. But if you think you're entering an area of edge where you can push trades, do you think you would explore scaling and trailing stops and shit like that? Because I mean, man, if you were still holding that 41 short and you took like, let's say 2 lots off here, 2 lots off here, you're trailing a stop at like 38. I mean, you could fucking push these things.
Yeah, you could. I wouldn't disagree, and I don't want you to tell yourself you're not ready for this. You're drawing it, you're seeing it. It seems like you're getting it.
Yeah.
Like you have 3 factors here, dude. I mean, it had the initial bounce, which would have been a scalp. It's really dependent, man. Like they don't always like just run. They might be good for a scalp. That's when it gets a little tricky.
Yeah.
Is it a scalp? Is it not a scalp?
I noticed your breakouts. So one thing I've been trying to do in my own trading is differentiate between mean reversion and momentum. Like if I'm trying to catch momentum and carry it. And what I've noticed in the last hour that we've been doing this is that when you're pushing for a breakout like momentum, those you can usually push fucking 12 ticks, you know. Whereas like the quick mean reversions, those ones are more so scalps, you know,
Yeah.
6 ticks.
Yeah, so yeah, with these levels, it's kind of a rule. If you want to play the bounce most of the time, like
Yeah.
I mean, if it
Because
has enough
breakouts
going,
fail more than they
if
work.
it has enough going for it, get ready for the bounce.
Yeah.
Obviously, don't just wait there. You know, I've told you, hey, never place your limit and wait. Just kind of get in, just see how it's reacting, and then start placing it.
Yeah.
But if they're fucking if they're starting to jam and abuse like they are here, if it's like, whoa, that's going way beyond, then I notice the breakouts can be violent.
Yeah.
Really fast for 12 ticks or whatever. So when you're looking at these levels, you play the pullback, scalp it, I would say. I don't know 100%. But if they're going to push through it, that's when it's going to, that's when you can get a decent run.
These are still valid.
But here's the deal. This area is being so abused. Like at some point you want to,
at what point does it turn into chop and like range expansion?
yeah, exactly. There's just a point where you're gonna get fucked up if you're, which hasn't. It's starting to creep in a bit as this session drags on. This is when we're gonna want to really look for those tighter four factors, 4, 5, 6s. So you have a 2 factor below us.
Yeah,
3
these
actually.
are valid. I just checked those. These are valid.
And you could be scalping that, and you're getting a reclaim advantage every time you scalp along off the motherfucker too.
And slip range advantage is a pretty good slip range here.
I mean, it's kind of over with.
Yeah, like back here, I think it would have been pretty good.
You want to get on as close to those levels, and you want you really want those levels to be clustered. If they're a little wide, it gets a little goofy.
Yeah.
But see, there's the bounce off of it, and I don't know if you're gonna have to do some cleanup or something here. But they're going to hey, don't do the cleanup yet. Watch where it's going. That 42 is a really big deal. Go ahead and lay down your new one. You have a new one on the 3. That's almost. That to me might just be a short. It's just teetering. It's a 3 factor. Like,
yeah, it's a wide range.
Well, look at your 30-second has 2 right on top of each other.
Yeah, good point. I think I'm gonna carry those over. I'll eat the noise, you know.
I'd pivot. I'd go short on that 41 personally. Now they're pushing through me. I would, since it's not clean bounce, I would actually probably take a tick off of it. So the question here is, are they? It might still be good. It's abusive as fuck. I would let it just hang out. So I would have took like maybe a tick a win, and now I would be potentially looking for a long.
It's tough because it's so grindy here.
There it goes. Yeah. There it goes.
I think that would have been great. You just need a wider stop. Like
all 3 of the, well, don't be too wide, because if it's going through that just by a few more ticks, it's like, okay, it's accepting the other side of the line.
Yeah.
All those lines were right on top of each other. You had 3 lines on top of each other. 2 there, which is really good. And then you have the one up there.
So maybe what I'll do, if I change this to dot, and then I'm just experimenting here. Where the fuck's my mouse? So yeah, you can kind of see if you carry them over from the 30-second.
Yeah, they're all like a tick apart from each other. That's what you really want to see. They're either on each other or they're like that. But it's like really good for the most part. Because, I mean, look at it. So that one upper box was a shitload of selling on the 32nd. I'm not sure what that lower box was. Another sell. That other lower box was another set of selling. Sell. And then they had another sell. So that upper box sell. And where the two boxes converge, that's when you had another 1,000 plus come in. So, and then right there, you had a high amount of buying.
Yeah.
Right.
So those guys are going to be.
They're all meeting. They're all like, you have like each three of those boxes are abnormally high volume meeting at exactly the same area.
Yeah.
And we know the volume comes in and it comes out. It's really the Nadro philosophy because he played value areas. It's the same until proven otherwise. So you play the pullback until proven otherwise. You play the pullback until proven otherwise. The choppiness can get a little goofy at times. There is a point where you do need to just like say no.
Yeah.
And if you just, and it's almost, it has this relatively mechanical feel to it. And if I blindly trust it and it works. Well, it's not this intense white knuckle trading. And I also have a lot of faith in it because from a volume standpoint, it just makes sense. Volume reclaims, we see the same guys puke. If they're not puking, they're holding.
Yeah.
Like these large sellers, they refuse to let it go. It pulled back, sure. But the large sellers refuse to let it go. Now that 1 30-second box would probably be done.
Yeah.
All right, man, I'm going to jump out of here.
All right, dude. Sounds good.
See ya.
See ya.